Now we're back with Keiren, unfortunately. Bear with me.
I like my chair.
Yeah.
Okay, we've only got a few questions left, so listen hard. Okay, what was the hardest thing for you about becoming a Christian?
I think one of the hardest things, I was brought up in a non-Christian family, so none of my family believed in God. But we were always brought up to respect other people's faith and their opinions and that. But I think because I was brought up in that way, I've got a loving family, but then obviously, especially when you're in school, swearing comes into it and all of that sort of stuff comes in. And so I was swearing quite a lot. From what things were as well, I was quite a sexual person in the way of when people used to say something, I could be like, oh, whatever you say, I could turn it dirty in my mind. So I think probably one of the hardest things to stop was the swearing and the that sort of side of it and twisting things in my mind. That was probably one of the hardest things I had to do when, that I felt that I had to do once I became a Christian.
And how did your family react to the news of you becoming a Christian?
Not brilliantly, but like I said, I'm in a loving family, so they were confused at first because all of a sudden I went away on holiday for 5 days and then I come back saying, by the way, I'm a Christian, woo! So it was obviously a shock to my family, but over time they've come round to it and they love me for who I am and respect my beliefs, and I respect their beliefs because obviously being in a family that don't believe in God, you're going to have clashes of debates and everything like that. But I love a debate, I do. But it's
too much.
But I think they've accepted me for what I believe, who I am now in God, why I believe the things I believe, and so it wasn't amazing at the start, but it was a work in progress because, like I said, I come from such a loving family that I've been brought up right in the sense of it was always that family love there, it was amazing, so yeah, that really helped.
And do you regret anything?
Ooh. Do I regret it? In what sense?
I don't know. No, do you regret anything about becoming a Christian? Is there anything which you wish you could have done, or?
Well, somebody asked me this actually about if you didn't, because I became Christian at 17, I never went out to town and did all the drinking and all that. So I did drink before I was 18, but then it was. Because it was such a drastic change. Some people say, do you miss then? Or are you gutted that you didn't have that chance to go out to town, drink or whatever, or enjoy yourself, they say. But I will say that I haven't regretted that because I like getting up in the morning and knowing where I've been and being able to think straight. So that's one thing that I do like about that. But no, so I don't think I've regretted anything, but I've just loved being in the Christian family that I've been, and it's just been wonderful to have people around me that just love. I think that's most important. Yeah. Family and friends.
Yeah.
How have you seen God's hand on your life?
I think how I've seen in my life is one of the drastic changes, like I said, because of the way I was in when I was 17, I think that's probably one of the drastic changes in my life of all of a sudden not swearing, not blaspheming, not trying to make things sexual, and I think that was quite a drastic change in my life. So you can see God working in me in that. But also one thing is that I'm almost going to train to become a primary school teacher in September, and from that it's like from when I was in sixth form it kind of like fell into place. Like I didn't get into the course that I wanted to. All of a sudden I went into a different university course, and then I've fallen into a job in a school, and now all of a sudden I'm going into primary school teaching. So it's kind of like God has like helped me and led me in the way that to be a primary school teacher, because maybe he thinks I've got a talent with working with children.
How special is your Christianity to you?
I would say a lot of people disagree with me on this. It's probably the most important thing in my life. And I will explain that before anyone shoots me. Because if you're a Christian, you believe that God has given you your family, given you your friends, given you your loved ones, given you your home, given you food on the table, provided through your parents. So in that way, God is the most important thing in my life, because he has blessed me with such a loving family, with such loving friends. So in that way, I would say that God is just so important in my life, and that's why I love talking about it. Some people say too much.
Thanks, Keiren.